Chop it up with your boy Zaz.
Hey, y'all ready?
No shit, it's you.
Hey, 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 yeah, hey. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it. Yeah, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it.
All right. We're gonna welcome Let's Chop It Up with Zaz. We got my man Ockz up in here. What's going on, Ockz? What's happening, brother?
Peace. What's good, beloved?
Oh man, we chilling, man. We shining. You know what I'm saying? Alhamdulillah, man.
Alhamdulillah, always.
So what's popping, man? Tell us what's going on, B. You've been, you've been moving real light. You know what I'm saying? You keeping it under, you know.
Well, alhamdulillah, man. I'm happy to be home. So I've just been enjoying the time with the fam and just preparing some new souffle for the people. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's a good thing, man. People always got to get served, man. You know, you gotta have that popping, man. So tell me, anything new going on that you wanna speak about tonight?
Well, as most of the people know, I just came home. I just got out the feds, about 60 days ago. So we about to drop an EP, the Aki story. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's nice, man.
Yeah, we when I was vibing on a new way and on the new vibes. And that Aki Montega, that's that new vibes, the brother dope. We're gonna have Aki Montega apparel. So we dropping the Aki Montega story. It's an EP. We're gonna kill him with that. You know what I'm saying? We got some dope little surprises for the people. But it's all hip hop.
Yes.
We ain't trying to play catch up. We trying to give people the dope, man. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to give people the dope. We want to give people the music that want the music. We want the people that enjoy it, man. This is artwork. It's more than just words over a beat. We paint pictures. We trying to illustrate a reality to the people. You dig?
Yeah.
So we always did that, with our previous projects. So this Aki Montega story is not gonna be no different, but it's grungy though,
Nice. So do you feel that right now, from back then, right? Like, let's say when you dropped your first effort, right? You think that people actually value music better now because of what's going on, right?
I think people consume music really fast, right? And I think what I do like about music is that it's such a broad spectrum. I like the mumble rap dudes. It's not my lane, but it's a lane for that, and it's people who like that. Just like it's people who like street reality rap, like what I give people. So with everything being so broad, it's always somebody to be pleased. With the pandemic going on, people have more time to sit back and indulge in the things they like. And with the Black Lives Matter going on, conscious dudes and dudes that got something to say in their rhymes actually got a platform right now because people want to hear people talk about something other than, you know what I'm saying, hockey pool, you dig?
And they can relate to that too. And that's come up a few times, you know, in the platform that I'm doing. There's a lot of there's a lot of that pain that's coming out within the songs now. The pain that was always there, but it was never paid attention to. So
And then,
now they're saying it, and everybody's like, "Oh, you got a couple artists that are doing it for clout." You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, but you do have sincere artists that are coming out and are putting the pain on them records. So that's definitely great because you know the artist got a voice. So if the artist could be out there saying it, then people are gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about.
well, you know, what I say for anybody that's doing something for clout, they were never true to what they was doing in the beginning, right? So if you a guy that make a certain kind of music and now all of a sudden you making music that's following the trend, Black Lives Matter music, or whatever, and you might be a trap rapper, you know, it's two different aspects of that, bro. You got some brothers that straight trap niggas, right? And they enlightened though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they just, you know, the people didn't want to hear them talk like that. But now they got a platform where people want to hear them talk like that, so now they get to show their true colors. And then you got the dudes that's fronting. You feel what I'm saying? And them dudes was never really true to what they was on. And who needs those, right?
Exactly. So how do you find a balance, right, with your personal life and your artist life?
That's a good question. I was in the street for so many years, you know, I'm blessed to be retired now, you know, from that life.
That's what's up, man.
But I was in the street for so many years, so I always had a wall up anyway, right? I'm rhyming about reality rhymes, but I'm also just being artistic about it. So I'm not really, a lot of my personal life, I don't involve. If people, you know, people who know me, they know I got a real deep story. But other people, I just give them the art. So it's always been kind of a ill separation.
Okay. So you keep that separate, you know what I mean?
I'm just a private person. I just
to
feel
focus.
like, you know, I'm just a private person. Everything ain't for everybody, you heard?
Exactly.
Familiarity breeds contempt. And sometimes when a motherfucker think they know you, you know, they get out of line. So
yo, that is so true. That is so true, though. It's so true, man.
I don't really have rap beefs. I've never had a rap beef.
Nah.
You know? But why? Because dudes don't know me enough to be coming out their mouth to be talking about me like that.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, man. So when Ockz gets ready for a release, like the first things that happen before you go into the actual studio to drop the bombs, what's the process of that for Ockz?
Well, you know, I kind of create, I see the vision from beginning to end before I even start. So I kind of put everything together in my mind first. And then I chop it up with my partner, Rocky. Shout out to Rock. These are the breaks on Instagram.
All right.
You know, he like a musical genius. So I sit with him and tell him what I want to do. And then he start creating the sound around the vibe that I'm want to come with. You feel what I'm saying? So like if you listen to the projects like Halal Chinese food, that was a vibe. It's a vibe, right? And if you listen, it's an eclectic blend of music that create that vibe that make you say, damn, that's the Halal Chinese food sound. Then you got that like the Prestige, which is a whole nother vibe. So when we talking about what we want to do, you know, I'm kind of putting the plan together visual plan, and Rock is tweaking the music. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta be honest though, Ockz, that when you drop that Halal Chinese, let me tell you something. Cause I'm in Philly right now. I'm not in New York no more. So I'm
Right. I
out
got
here
a lot
looking.
of brothers in Philly.
I
Shout
know
out to
you
Philly
do.
Freeway. Shout out to Tone Trunk.
I know
Beanie
you do.
Siegel, Jack Frost, all my Ockz out there. I
Peace
saw
to
that.
the Ockz, man. Peace to the Ockz
Alhamdulillah.
out here. Man, but I'm gonna tell you, I was out here looking for halal Chinese, and I found one. But then I don't know what happened to them, man. But you know that's all
Yeah,
good.
before I went away, my brother was telling me about a joint called Chance.
Yeah, Chan's Halal. Yeah, that was a good spot, man. That was a good spot. So that Halal Chinese, that was smart, man, to put that out there. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was seeing that everywhere, man, all over the internet, the T-shirts. It was a thing, man. It was a thing. So how do you come up with that concept? What made you come out like that? That was smart.
A lot I kind of got to start. A lot of people don't know. I've been rhyming since I was like 8 years old. And coming up, I was in the street, but I was always with the rhyming shit. So I've been around a lot of the greats. You know what I'm saying? So it got to a point one day, I'm out. I was out school shopping for my kids. I was on Fulton Street, and I bumped into Rock, and he was like, "Yo, bro, it's time. It's time. You gotta get out the streets. You know what I'm saying? It's time. Like you need to get away your talent." So I'm like, "All right, boom." So me and Rock been rocking for years, like making joints, but we was just making joints, right? I was just like hobby shit. I was just keeping my skills sharp while I was doing whatever else I was doing. So we start building on some joints, making some joints for an album, and we didn't have a name. And Rock played a beat, and I was like, ugh, that shit crazy. So I'm talking mad shit, and I'm like, yo, that's that Halal Chinese food type shit. Ooh. And Rock was like, yo, that's it. And boom, from there, when he's like, yo, that's it, we just start building on the concept and made it something. Right? But it came out of the air, just talking, just rapping, talking slick, just slick talking. It just came out like, yo, that's that Halal Chinese food type shit right there. He was like, yo, that's it right there. You know what I'm saying?
That was on time, man. That was perfect. So
I mean, yeah, it was. You know, I don't really talk about the projects a lot. I haven't been, of course, because I've been away. But Halal Chinese food was different because I don't know if anybody ever put out an unapologetically street Muslim project. Like, I'm Muslim, I'm Black, I grew up in the streets, the projects, the neighborhoods. I've lived in some of the worst ghettos, and I've really been, you know, I came up, you know, the Black experience, right? So that project, it put a lot of things into perspective where it's a lot of brothers out here that's trying to hold on to their deen, but they got a lot going on. And at that time, I was trying to hold on to my deen, and I had a lot going on. So, you know, that's why the album crazy to me. Because I didn't even think that I could make an album like that, where it was balanced between being in the streets and being a devoted Muslim.
That's the breakdown. That's the perfect breakdown for that. Cause man, just the actual title is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know, so like I said, man, today we're gonna praise you. We're gonna celebrate you. We're going through the releases, and we're gonna talk about everything that you got going on. So talk about Prestige, man. How did that start up? How that come about? Because I feel like with that release there, Halal Chinese scraped the floor and smacked people in the back of their head, right? You feel me?
Okay.
And I feel like Prestige kind of put you where you were supposed to be for people to be like, yo, that's that boy Ockz. You understand what I'm saying? You spilled your guts on that album, fam.
I appreciate that, man. Yo, you make me feel good because at the end of the day, that was the plan. Because we did everything independently, and we just wanted to make a name for ourselves that would sustain us to where I didn't have to do other things, right? So even though I got a lot of love in the industry, I really wasn't looking for no favors. So we put out Halal to let people like put a notice up, like a burn notice. And then we put out the Stuyvesant Chronicle just to show people how much we appreciate the art and show people we really play with this thing, play with the pen. And then the Prestige, we wanted to be, by the time the Prestige came out, we wanted to be at a level where we were a part of the conversation. Sadly, you know, things, because I'm gonna tell you exclusive, this some real shit that I have never told nobody in the interview. I wasn't able, but I was on the run when I recorded all of that. I was on the run when I recorded Halal Chinese Food. I was on the run when I recorded the Stuyvesant and the Prestige. I was ducking an indictment, and it came like right around the time the Prestige dropped. And so I wasn't able to enjoy any of the success or love that came from the Prestige. Like when I hear people tell me about it, like I was in prison and dudes would come up to me like, yo, I heard the Prestige last night, yo, that shit crazy. And that shit would make my day, bro. I'm not gonna front.
Listen, man, we were banging it out here. Just put it that way, okay? So I see you got Tone Trep on there.
Definitely, it's my brother.
That Aki's a beast, man. He's walking money. That guy, man. You know what I'm saying?
My brother.
So explain how that come about.
Well, me and Tone, that's my op. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's my brother. Like, my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got an open invitation to my home. You know what I'm saying? This is my guy.
Nice.
Right? We had a lot of mutuals. And when Halal Chinese Food came out, Tone was like, yo, who the fuck is this Ockz?
That's what I said. I was like,
and then the bro's like, no, that's the brother. That's you know what I mean? And we linked. We hit on the gram, and we met at the masjid. Right? We met up at the masjid, and we just had a long-lasting friendship, relationship since then. Shout out, man. And I love this Muslim Dawn family.
Yes.
Listen, you know, and it felt good being in prison, watching that movement grow, because I definitely was a part of the beginning and the inceptions of that movement. You know, I was one of the brothers that he was coming to saying, yo, we about to do this Muslim Dawns. We Dawns, Muslim Dawns. And I was like, yeah, right. And to see him build it to that, man, it's alhamdulillah, man, you know?
Mashallah, man. So I see you got Conway on there.
Beloved.
So how you feel seeing him be so great? He was always great, but being recognized right now. How do you feel about that?
First thing I want to say, man, about Conway is salute. Because when he did that record for me, they had just signed the Shady. He didn't have to do that record. You know what I'm saying? Me and Conway met in Brooklyn about 5 years ago. Me and Conway, I met Westside at the Brooklyn Hip Hop Fest. And we was building, and we got you know, pretty cool. And then I reached out to him like, yo, I need you, when I was doing the Prestige. And he was like, all right, bet. And he did it. And what's crazy is, show you how real of a nigga he is, I lost the verse.
What?
Bro, I lost the verse, bro. I fucking let the shit sit in my email while I was working on the album because I wasn't ready to complete the song yet. And when I got ready to complete the song, the verse was gone. Right? I don't know where it went. Bro, I hit him. He redid the verse, bro. Like, and this brother is signed to Shady Records. Like, that's real honorable shit to me. So, he always gonna have my undivided bulletproof love just for that alone. You know what I'm saying? Dude deserve it.
Yes,
they team deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I got love for them dudes, man, because they bringing real hip hop back, man, and I ain't mad at it. I love it.
Love it, man. Love it. So, you know that you were always representing that sound.
Of course.
Which is why I clinged on to your music, right? So I feel like there was a lot of pain in the Prestige album. You were really putting you really put everything in there. You left it all on the line. So when you was recording the Prestige, did you go somewhere to write it, or where was your the place where you would like to, write all the time, your favorite spot?
Well,
because people like to get away.
I wasn't even, bro, I was under crazy pressure. You know what I'm saying? I knew I was going to prison at some point. I had just survived the shooting. There was a lot of things going on. And I just was like, man, when I get in the studio, they throw the beat on. If they send me a beat, I rock it at the crib or wherever I'm moving around at, because I was moving so sporadically. I wasn't spending one, every night I'm sleeping in a different place type shit.
How about that, man? So you were great under pressure, man, because that album is like a masterpiece, man. So what are the upcoming projects that you got coming? Because I know you got a stack somewhere.
Definitely, but right now we just gonna focus on that Ockz story, because I like to be able to just give people one thing at a time that they could focus on, because it's so much that is involved in everything that we present to the people, from the imagery to the hidden, the coded messages, from inside the artwork to inside the music to the interludes. Everything we do is coded. You think it's deep, but if you listen deeper, it's even deeper.
It's even deeper. How about that? Mm-hmm. So you got that project coming out. Now let's talk about how you feel about the streams, right? Because the streams are like a major thing right now, right? With the music. So how do you feel like back then to what it is now with that situation there? You think they're treating the artists fair?
I never really made a lot of money off streams, so I can't really tell you if they treating the artists that fair, because I was always getting mine off the grustle. People was buying the albums, merch, and physical copies was, because people, the nostalgia of something physical. So streams, they treated me all right, but it's nothing like, it's never going to be no money like being able to sell 100,000 CDs out your trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But to be honest with you, everything revolves back, right? So right now, everybody appreciates having that jewel in their hand. You know what I'm saying? That the artist, their favorite artist, just dropped, and they're making the package all nice, hooking it up. So I actually appreciate that kind of release. You know what I mean? And I actually, I try to always represent and grab one,
Yo, I've been thinking about doing some 8 tracks of the Ockz
stuff. Just to have it, right? Just to have it, man. Just to have it.
Yeah.
So, what like, to be honest with you, like, is there like a group that you got in the back end that you're working on? Are there any artists that are under you that you want to bring up? Do you want to talk about that?
Definitely. You know, I'm about to hang it up soon. You know, and just focus on the executive side of things, right? So it's a few artists that I'm working with and that we working with collectively just as the brothers. You know, Aline Bilal, aka Be the Pro, out of DC, crazy. He sing, rap, and make beats. Nice. Gotta check out the Elu movement. Check them boys out. I don't know if you heard of like Odyssey and Uptown XO and all those dudes.
Yes.
He from that family tree. He nice. And you know, Tone and myself, we definitely invested in seeing some young brothers called Young Muslims Grinding. They out of Baltimore. Definitely investing in seeing them win. I'm about to start working with the Muslimas. You know what I'm saying? Misunderstood NYC. You know, I'm producing some tracks for her. So right now I'm just working on people that I think is dope, that I feel like need that push.
Yes.
Right? And my main thing is the sound. I feel like we create a distinct sound, and I want to help other people find their voice as well.
That's a blessing, man. Whoever receives the end of that, man, is got to be grateful, man, because they're rocking with somebody that's been doing it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, how do you feel about artists from back in the day that were insanely selling like crazy, right? They were on top of the world, right? Then I'm not going to say they fell off because they were still on, but they were doing it overseas. And now they're getting signed back to major labels. What you feel about that?
I mean, that's the game. That's the game. That's any game, right? Once you've been a player in the game, you always going to be able to eat if you conduct yourself in a proper manner. So it's a beautiful thing that is coming back around where they could get some label money real quick. But a lot of those dudes that from the golden era, they never stopped eating, like you said, overseas, so on and so forth. So it's always room for a dude to eat. That's just like if you in the streets. You know, you've been in the streets a million years. You always going to be able to get you some money. The thing is, you just got to find your lane and not get in the way of the new young boys that's doing their thing out there on the corners or, you know, getting them a couple dollars. It's the same. It's the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same thing, man. Definitely. So you have any stories being around people, you know, in the industry? Are there any stories that you want to share tonight? You know what I mean? Like some bugged out story or something like that we don't know about? Come on now, don't hold back. Come on now, spit it.
I ain't gonna share no bugged out stories, but
nah, not bugged out, but you know what I mean.
I'm gonna say this. Rest in peace, Fred the Godson, right? That hurt me real bad.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
When I got word when I was inside that we lost him. But you know, me and Fred, we was real. We had a strong relationship. He was on the Stuyvesant, so on and so forth, right? And he grew up with my family, so him and my first cousin, they like brothers, right? So we got a long-standing situation, and so I'm in the studio, and he comes in there, and he's like, yo, you crazy, you nice, I'm telling you, man, but I'm gonna tell you, man, don't start feeling yourself. He said, yo, don't start feeling yourself. He said, that's how niggas fucked up. He like, yo, stay humble how you are, stay moving how you moving, and shit gonna work out for you. You know what I'm saying? He like, I'm telling you, God. That's how he talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you know, you are nice. Don't let that shit. Don't start feeling yourself. And I was like, if anybody know Fred, yo, he is hilarious.
Yeah, I heard, man. I heard.
So he's saying it like a joke, but he's serious.
He's serious though.
He's serious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna miss that brother.
I know, man. It's a shame. Rest in peace to Godson, man. Rest in peace to Godson.
Yeah.
So when it comes to health, what does Ockz do on a daily basis?
Well, my health was kind of fucked up before I left because, you know, I was going through what I was going through. So I used the time while I was away to, you know, get in better shape, work out. So eating better, you know what I'm saying? Alkaline and all that, trying to keep my alkalinity levels.
Put that sea moss and black seed oil up in there. You know what I mean?
So, you know, I'm doing all that. I'm working out constantly still, you know, and I'm gonna tell you, man, stress is kill you. So outside of all that, you know, eating good, working out, I'm trying to remain stress free. It's been a long time since I've been able to just sit out and have one of these kind of conversations in my own home and
great,
relax. Man. You know what I'm saying? Without you dig?
That's great, man. That's great. I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you, man. So if you could talk to the upcoming artists, what would you tell them?
If I could talk to the upcoming artists, I'd tell them, man, keep it 100, man. Keep it official with yourself. Because the game fucked up out here. So don't let what these people presenting to you as respect or honor fool you, because it's a lot of sucker shit, right? Stay true to what you want and just keep building. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. And stay grinding. Take the same effort and energy that you're putting into the streets or whatever it is that you're doing and put it into your craft, and we gonna win.
Well said, man. Well said. Well said. Jewels, man. Those are jewels. I'm pretty sure people gonna hear that and be like, "Oh man, I gotta take heed to that, man." So, yeah, pretty much, right? So you were talking about dropping, like, you know, your own designer clothes. What's the process on that?
Well, right now we working out a manufacturing deal. You know what I'm saying? So you know we try to do it in a real way. But everything that we're doing as far as on the apparel clothing level, everything is going to be kind of exclusive. So anything we do, we might only make 50 of them, right? So, or say I put out a shirt, you might be able to get that shirt, but we only going to do limited runs on certain colors, so on and so forth. So that when you walk in the joint and if you got on a piece of Aki apparel, you ain't gonna see nobody with the same piece on that you got. Because I don't know what they on now, but when I was coming up, we wanted to be fly and exclusive.
That's the way I was.
So I just want to try to bring some exclusivity to the people so that they can know that they getting something that's handcrafted, special, that everybody ain't got it. That, you feel what I'm saying?
You're gonna give them that tailor feel good, right?
Definitely.
It's like you're tailoring the designer just for that particular person.
Definitely. And we doing art. It's art. We doing some casual stuff. It's not going, everything we do, you know, we like to try to bring different elements and levels to it. We don't want to just give you something that's, you know, shallow or scratching the surface. We want something that you could dig deeper into.
Man, that's great. Aki.
When I hit you with an Aki Montega shirt, you know, a t-shirt, I want people to read into your t-shirt differently. Like, I want people to stop you in the street and say, man, that's crazy. That's a dope design. I love that. You feel me?
Where'd you get that at? Oh,
definitely.
Man. That's what's up, man. So you got that going on. Man, so everything is looking up, man. Everything is looking up, man.
Yeah, it's up, man.
You never let go. You never let go, man. You never let go.
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be home. like I said, a lot of people, they was reaching out to me to do their podcast or do some interviews, and I've been kind of hesitant because in a way, I've been a little shy just because I've been away for a while. And two, I just wanted to get all my ducks in a row. But then you hit me, and you said Assalamu alaikum. So that sealed the deal. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. But then, like I said, I saw you was making moves. I said, oh, okay. Alhamdulillah. You know what I'm saying?
Alhamdulillah, man. Alhamdulillah. But this wasn't that bad, right? You got to talk, it's comfortable, right? Yeah.
Man, this was love.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But, anything, man, that you need, you know what I'm saying, promotional-wise or any of that stuff, man, I'm here for you, brother.
Listen.
Aki to Aki, man.
I got you. Anything you need from me, the doors is open. Anybody who know me, they'll tell you that I don't sidestep, I don't cross Jeff. I got you. If I say I got you, I got you.
I got you. There you go.
and before we get out of here, we're gonna give y'all a little exclusive that we coming out with a movie. Yeah, I saved that for you just to give you.
We breaking it, baby. We're breaking it.
We're about to start shooting in Baltimore next month. You know what I mean? Killer King movie. So
you busy, man. You busy.
Yeah, we working, man. I'm trying to get it,
You getting it. You getting it. You know what I mean? Well, brother, we appreciate you stopping by, man. Definitely. Thank you so much. And this is Ockz. And let's chop it up with your boy Zaz.
Let's chop it up.
Peace. Stay on, brother. Stay on.
Aruku. Yeah. Wavy. Skin. Wall. Everything's a go. Yo. Y'all chasing these sluts and I be evil to them. Y'all go hard for these stunts and I'm Knievel to them. These niggas is fake solid, I be seeing through them. Everybody wanna be thugs, the batteries will move them. Can't endure a cell with a Duracell. Can't keep your guys up with energizers. We in the hood letting off, the style look like Gaza. Make the wrong move, the block gon' force you to wise up. We all did it, so my shit I'm talking it. Y'all all timid, y'all ain't with it, it's so vivid. Everything's a go with me, it ain't no limits. Gold grill and fatigues like I'm no limit. I got the hook up on the cook up. I picked the block up when I should've picked the book up. They was trying to overlook us. Everything's a go and that ain't shook up. Everything's a go. I can't play no more. Everything's a go. They gon' want some more. I put on a show. They gon' want some more. I put on a show. Everything's a go. I can't play no more. Everything's a go. They gon' want some more. I put on a show. They gon' want some more. I put on a show. I don't fuck with snakes. You should know that, bro. I don't talk to Jakes, I ain't see shit, sir. Team out ya if a problem occur. Nigga get Peter, he was softer than fur. My son still flipping 8 balls or 4 fiends. Back then we both grew up with ball dreams. We try and ball now, not on no ball team. Shit, we all try and get rich, that's what it seems. Quincy Street came playing no games. I get with the guard, it's another wave. I be chasing dough till my ankles swole, but I ain't gon' stop if everything a go. I got the hook up on the cook up. I picked the block up when I should've picked the book up. They was tryna overlook us. Now if they want a glimpse, they gotta look up. Shit, everything's a go. Wavy. Let's go. Loud spark, I get in my zone like point guards after tip off. Step in my lane, you getting picked off. Somebody on the team got me, seem cocky. Waste time with you, highly unlikely. I run with hitters, finish shit I never started. Make a nigga step back further than James Harden. No cornrows, get your hair parted. You little fish, my platform, I'm Antonio Vargas. Walk. Smooth as a pimp do, limp through. Dress sharp as a Ginsu, in suits. Crew with me what I spin through. The game know I've been true and what I get into and been through. Yes.
I don't need you.
Your boy.
I won't love you. No.
As long as I can walk, I'ma run shit. Wish Dr. Sebi was alive. I'm so sick. Brooklyn.